That's going to put together a DR400. One of those and cut it in half. This is the cage of these bikes that they come in. I'm going to use that to make my next unbuckled rack. Wait and see. It's got DR blood.
What have you done? If this busts, it's really difficult. You'll never drill it out. Just weld the foot pegs on.
And now Vince has told me that my steering wheel should not fall down so sharply. New day, one day closer for Siyanda to travel down under. We're gonna use this Vincestrang lowering peg setup. There it is, foot lowering peg kit. Get it from Vincestrang's website. Yep, to lower these pegs a little bit, lower my center of gravity, reduce the chances of me falling off. Let's go do that. Let's get it. And the peg's there, and the countersink side of the screw goes in that side. Yep, as you can see, I really know what I'm talking about. Now that I've lowered the peg slightly, I have to lower this brake. Then once I've lowered the brake, I've got to lower this brake light switch, so my brake light's not always on. Watch me work that out. I'm just going to loosen this bolt to lower this, and then that plastic bolt to lower that. And there we go. That seems nice and level. Now you put the bike on. Check my brake light is on permanently now. Lower the switch. Now let's do the other side. Obviously, because this bike is always opposite, the other side had bolts. This side has Allen keys, Allen heads. Anyway, we'll give it a go. Let's take those off. It's bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. Bit of Loctite. Stop the bolts from shaking out. Any way to salvage this, Pat?
What have you done?
You
have to clone out the inside of the frame. No, you got to put another thread in there.
Okay, here the taps are. We need a 10 more one. Hey, learn something new every day. I had no idea taps existed, but look at that.
I'm reluctant to give it because I don't have many.
Yeah.
But, you know, like, I'm a very kind person.
You are.
I'm going to allow you to have one of these.
Yeah, thank you. You're so generous.
I'm decent like that.
Yeah. Cheers, mate. You're a champion. Packet of Champion Ruby 50 grams, mate. On.
Just screw that in by finger.
Okay.
Make sure it goes right in.
Okay. Will do. Thanks, boss. Take two. Oh, that's much nicer. That's right. When you have a problem, just ask the boys. I think so, at least. Oh no. Don't tell me I've done it again. I cleaned it out twice.
Yeah, we'll have to have a heli-coil.
You can put a new thread in there, drill it out to a certain size, put a thread in, put a bigger thread in there, and then you can screw that back in.
Small jobs turning into a huge job. I was like, yeah, this will take a half an hour, easy days. Vince, man with the answers, up. When you're ready.
Yeah, mate. Bolts in there. No wonder you're having trouble.
So I'm having trouble because those bolts
These ones are wrong.
These are wrong, eh?
Yeah. What bolts were in the other side?
No, the bolts on the other side were...
That's why you had no trouble with the other side.
Yeah.
Someone was up on you before. The last person was heading. So we're going to have to put a helicoil in it, I reckon. Preferably back to this. Back to the skin. Yeah.
Helicoil it is, here we go. So here's the problem. The bolts on the left-hand side, pegs, were too big. The thread was too thick, 1.45 when it's meant to be 1.25 or something. Anyway, strip the inside, so we're going to put a helicoil in, rethread the inside. It's fun, never seen that before. Let's see how it happens.
Oh, I'm dirty, bloody hell. Dirty old bike.
Don't listen to them, Siyanda. Don't listen.
Helicoil.
Helicoil.
Yeah. It's a thread insert.
Something I've never seen before.
Hope you never see it again. If this busts, it's really difficult. You'll never drill it out. You just buy a new bike.
Really? So
Just weld the foot pegs on.
yeah, that might be an idea. Weld them on.
Yeah.
Sounds a bit unbuckled. So this is what Vince is putting in for me because he's a kind man. New threads in. Let's try again here. Thanks, Vince. Nice and simple from here. Oh, the culprit. Take it off completely? Okay. So, that's given me this holder to hold my battery down. Just found it in the back. Shh, don't tell Vince. And now Vince has told me that my steering should not fall down so sharply. He said there should be a bit of resistance there. So the bearings, the steering bearings, something like that, I need to tighten that. So I'm going to loosen this bolt, and on the other side, loosen this bolt here, then knock that over a bit with a punch, tighten the bearing, so it's got a bit more resistance. I've seen these big spanners, bottom of a dad's toolbox my whole life, and I've always wanted to use one. Here's my chance. Anyway.
I heard they checking for me, no one checking on me, so I had to go run up a check. I got the message on me, ain't no flexing on me, my attorney gon' call and collect. Blessings on blessings for me, my successes only made them envious, they got upset. I had to put all their egos in check. I want the money, the power, respect, and I heard you know so-and-so, you not a threat, cause I really know so-and-so, they like my family, so they go pretend that they cool till they busted your motherfucking chest. I'm getting gutter, my flow been like butter, my check in the bank, they see the number. All of my haters feel one of two ways, really upset if they show some respect. I can't even think about it, I've been up, so read about it, the beat around it.
What does that do?
Well, that's just going to settle your steering tree on the forks easier.
Okay.
Because we might have it under tension now with that tightened up.
Oh,
it'll be under a bit of tension, so you give it a hit and that'll just jar it down.
Checking on me, so I had to go run up a check. I got the message on me, ain't no flexing on me. My attorney gon' call it.
What are you doing here?
Blessings on blessings for me. My
Working on a
successes only
stupid
made them
Yamaha.
envious, they got upset. I had to put all their egos in check.
The person who put it together before me ruined the selector drum. It's supposed to be protruding like that, and his is punched through because he put the flower on the rose on incorrectly, screwed it up, and it pushed that little bloody pin through the drum.
What part of the engine is this?
The crankcase.
Crankcase.
Crankcase, gearbox, crankshaft assembly.
What about a Yamaha? What Yamaha is it?
It's a WR250.
Oh, okay.
And the bad part is the selectors are on pins. The selector shafts are on pins, and it's really difficult to bloody get them right.
As opposed to the DR650?
Yeah, which is just really simple.
It's a new one.
Yeah, this is the new unbroken one. What's your name?
N-Buck.
Unbucked.
That's
Unbucked.
N-Bucket.
They're a coot of a thing. Everything else this pin is free. You can put the selectors in and then you put the pins through. Why do they have to do it this way? They must think it's wonderful for some reason, but it's not.
Japanese designers, right?
Much more difficult. Yeah, but the other Japanese make it easy. I've got no idea why he did it. Stupid, you know?
Yeah.
Why be different? I don't think it shifts gears any better or any other thing.
This is a more like
There's a race.
more of an enduro bike, right?
Yeah, yeah.
The beat at 200. So what are you gonna do?
I've got that carburetor out, so this will fold up.
Yeah. Oh, there on that point.
Yeah, I've got to take these plugs off.
Jaden's gonna show me what Vince is gonna do. Take the carburetor out. There's Jaden. And Vince is gonna... Oh, he's gonna change the needles.
Yes, in the cat.
And both main and pilot? Looks like it, eh? True. Race prep it.
Like those tells you what to do. So you gotta change all the sprockets, back and front.
So it doesn't come race prep?
No, you gotta do it yourself, and you gotta set it all up, playing with it.
True. Is this for motocross or enduro?
Enduro.
Oh, you can't just take it out like the DR, hey, from the side.
Well, you can, but it's a little bit more difficult. Like,
Yeah.
it's more tight, it's a pain in the ass. It's just easy to pull it all apart.
True. The beta folds back. Woohoo!
This is why I disconnected. Dad, I've done you proud. I put two wires together. Use a bit of heat shrink. Look at this technique. What the, huh? Italy. Oh mate, look at that. That's a professional job there. Family of auto electricians. Should have done better, eh? Now the most important things are done. I need to get this on. This has been flapping around for a while. There we go. She's on. Let us. Don't have you even got anything. Tighten her up. Yes, that looks better. This side now. That's not too bad. Pat's gonna put together a DR400. Where's the top braces of the cage? Oh, there. Oh, yeah, true. You reckon? Well, I'm either going to use that and that, or two of those, one of those, and cut it in half. Which is the cage of these bikes that they come in. I'm going to use that to make my next unbuckled rack. Well, so it's got DR blood. Mate, it's like I've done this before. Messed up there, that looks horrible. Lucky this is only for this trip. Cut it too much, just turned it around. Think now. Think before you do. Touch the metal. Now time to round off these edges a bit so I don't stab myself. edges on both of them. Don't know if there's time now, but I'll have to finish that off tomorrow. And that's what my rack will look like. What do you reckon about that rack, Jaden? That's another UBA product, mate. Unbuckled Adventures product. What do you reckon? Gonna go on there with some clamps? Bang. Come on, give us your opinion.
Wonderful.
Pat's finished this bike. DR. How'd you go, Pat?
Sounds better than Jaden's.
It most certainly does.
Barrett exhaust.
They look. I think they look a little bit better than the 650s, to be honest. But what do you prefer?
They might look better, but I'd rather a 650.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And these are much harder to put together as well. Looks beautiful. And here's the Beta. Jaden's got it together after Vince redid the carburetor.